I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. I think one of my eyelashes went in my eyeball. Abort, abort, abort. Oh my god. Hello, we're back for another Q&A. Q&A number 4. Alright, so a couple things I want to mention. First of all, yes, I have a giant red spot right here. I went to my parents' house over spring break and I broke out like crazy because of the water there, so... yeah. And then also, I wanted to say thank you all so much because we just hit 30... I don't know what we're at. Not 30, sorry. Oh, we're almost to 3,800 subscribers. It's at 3793 right now. So, wow. That's pretty incredible. I think the last time that I did a Q&A I was at 3K. Something along those lines, yeah. So already we're like skyrocketing towards 4K. That's just ridiculous. So thank you all so much just for your support and everything. And okay, now we're gonna go on to questions because I've got like 40 of them this time. You guys went all out, so I have a lot to answer. Ooh, what should my accent be today? Alright, we got two options. We can either do Southern or British, because that's... I can only do like normal British, Cockney British, Southern, and then Russian. Because everything else I try turns into Russian eventually. This time I'm thinking we're gonna go for the Southern, yeah. Southern American, by the way, is what I'm referring to. Southern American. Murica! What's your preferred... oh my god. What's your preferred alcoholic beverage? Oh my god, this is gonna be great. I'm just gonna slur the entire time. If we're talking hard liquor, I like rum. If we're talking not hard liquor, I like Mike's. Mike's Hard Lemonade, yeah. It's like the only thing I drink. What time zone? Oh, we gotta make it extra southern. What time zone do you live in? I'm kind of making fun of my mom there because she says what, because she's from Ohio. What, why, where, who, what, when? I'm in Eastern Standard Time. I live in New England. I live in Massachusetts. So the Massachusetts evidently is a thing now. Not just Massachusetts, it's the Massachusetts. Yeah, that's where I live. It's where I've lived for most of my life. So if I ever do live streams and I say what time, it's gonna be in Eastern Standard Time because I can't math to do the other. Just figure it out yourself. Have you ever seen Interstellar? If not, say it! I have not seen Interstellar. I heard it was good. I was not really, you know, I have never really considered myself big into like space movies. I don't know, I like Star Trek, so I don't know why I would think I wouldn't like space. I don't know. Why is your hair, especially that front part that doesn't stay in place whatsoever, so fabulous? Oh, you mean the part here that does the stupid shit? Yeah, it's really quite fantastic. I love that my hair doesn't stay the way it should. You know how I make this so perfectly awful? Yeah, with love, lots of love, that's all. Condition my hair with love. At the end of the day, that's what you gotta do, just get that all up in there. Are you Roman Atwood's sister somehow? It was December 1861. Civil War was in full force. Our parents were killed in bloody battle. We were orphaned. Soldiers took us, one from each side. He on the Confederate, I on the Union. We grew up in entirely separate lifestyles. I believed in freedom. He believed in slaves. I don't actually know who Roman Atwood is. Well, yeah, boys, open the last time. This is getting worse and worse every time. I never actually played Super Mario Sunshine ever in my life, so maybe, probably not like on the channel, but if I get it for myself, I will play it by myself. Yeah. Do you like the rap music? まずとこれから待ってる皆さん単純にこれからジャンプって言ったら飛び跳ねな 1, 2, 3高く空中にあれは操縦しさあ始める何から取っていこうか宇宙に Oh my god, that was way too fast for me. I like Korean and Japanese rap. That was actually a Korean rap that was translated into Japanese, and I'm out of breath now. 始めて何から取っていこうか is what I said, by the way. It kind of came out of What's your dream house pet? Red panda, all the way. Ooh, or a fox. A fennec fox. Fennec fox or a red panda. I don't know why that was so hard to say. But I would want either or both. Just play together all the time. That would be adorable. Yeah, that's what I want. Where are you from originally? The Twilight Zone. Why don't you love me? Again, who are you? Okay, good. Tell me a little bit about yourself. I don't really know what there is to tell. I'm actually an alien. How do you pronounce my name? Ew! It's everywhere! Nailed it! What made you want to become a YouTuber? What got you into it? Finally getting into the normal questions, I see. Not just the silly ones. I just really liked, you know, the whole YouTube culture. When I first got into it, I had dial-up, oh my god. So it would take me half an hour or so for a video to buffer, like a 4-minute 360p. It might have been 240p at that point. I've always been into film, and just the whole idea of like putting my films out on a public platform for people to enjoy and like get entertainment from, that was just the coolest idea for me. So I actually had wanted to be a YouTuber ever since I really found out about YouTube. Since like, god, 2008, 2007 maybe, when YouTube was like first beginning. And it was just like super freaking cool to me, and I was just so into it. You know, I had a lot of failed attempts at becoming a YouTuber. At first, like, I was doing dancing, and then I was doing singing sometimes in the middle of all that. And then I tried to do sketch comedy because that was what I really wanted to do, because I really liked the idea of, you know, entertaining people. And I'd always done like funny kind of videos on my own that I would just show my family, just be like, let me entertain you. Here, here's a video for you. And then I tried to do, well, I did for about a week, I did Japanese vlogs because I needed the practice for my class sophomore year. Then I just scrapped all that shit and I made a gaming channel. And it's the one channel that I actually really feel very connected to, and I'm so happy because that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted to be a YouTuber. I wanted to get into YouTube ever since I found out about it, so yeah, my dream has finally become a passion. There we go, that's what I wanted. Woohoo! Yeah, I look like I'm milking a cow right now. Let's not. What's my food? I don't actually really have a favorite food. I have certain foods that I really enjoy. For instance, pad thai. I will never turn down pad thai. Sushi, I'll never turn down sushi. Ice cream, I'll never turn down ice cream. Cheesecake, never turn down cheesecake. Gain, spike, Russian. I cannot at all. I can do the accent, but no, I cannot actually speak Russian. I'm glad that you thought I could, though. That means it's not so bad of an accent. That means I actually have some potential for fooling people in the future. Yeah. What's the best free website to learn Japanese? Alright, I'm only gonna say this once because people keep asking me constantly. I did not do Japanese on a free website. I had to pay the big bucks. I went to college. I did, 2 years of Japanese language classes. So I don't know. Go Google it. Gugurekase, please. I finally get to use that phrase because it refers to Japanese here. Gugurekase. For the love of God. Geiger pizza. Cake, obviously. It's freaking delicious, man. Why would you think pizza? What's wrong with you? How'd you learn to sing / what's your singing experience? I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. I taught myself. Yep. My mother actually has a very good voice, so it's all genetic. It's just passed down to me. And I just basically sang my guts out for all of my years combined, so 21 years now. I've been singing like it's nobody's business. And that's basically how it's happened. If you keep singing, if you keep practicing, you'll get good. That's basically it. Like, I mean, I still have plenty of room for improvement, so I figure, 50 years down the line, I will be almost perfect, maybe. Who's your singing inspiration? I feel like as a person who sings, I should have an answer to this, but I don't actually have one. Next question. What would you be doing if you didn't get into YouTube? I would probably be aimlessly wandering around life as I was doing before YouTube. Yeah. I feel like I would be very bored a lot of the time. I kind of wouldn't really know what to do with myself. Because that's how I was before I started the channel. I was just like, I guess I'm just gonna surf the internet in my spare time, which is not really healthy. You should try to be productive if you have spare time. And not just be on Tumblr like, how'd you get 3K says little time? I only have 300. Oh, should I be doing Waluigi for this? Wah, wah, wah. you guys, sorry, but off topic for a second, have you guys seen the Tumblr post where they replaced parts of Uptown Funk with Waluigi? So it's like, girls hit you, Waluigi, wah! Okay, we've answered the question now. I used the power of my breasts. No. I was in some Markiplier stuff and people liked it, and that's really the only reason why anyone cares about me. Yay! What would you consider to be your most awesome skill, talent, ability? It's gonna sound really lame, but I guess I'm pretty empathetic. I kind of sixth sense sort of deal where I just kind of know how people feel without them telling me. What are your PC specs? Okay, this is hopefully the last time I'm going to answer this because people ask me this all the time as well and it drives me up the wall. Okay, so I have really cheap computer. I just compiled all the parts that I basically needed. I didn't get anything fancy. So I have an i3 Intel. I have NVIDIA GeForce 660. I have 8 gig RAM, which is like the minimum. And then I have 1 terabyte hard drive, again the minimum, and I have Windows 64-bit because it was free from my school, so that's all. Stop asking, please. Ninjas are pirates! I hire mateys, walk the plank and shit. I don't know what a pirate voice sounds like. Yarr! Ahoy there! Pirates though, yes, pirates. What types of games do you prefer? RPG, adventure, sandbox? I don't know. It just depends on my mood, really, what I enjoy that day, I guess. Cause you know, I kind of grew up with like all of the above. Where, you know, there was like Zelda, Mario, and Sims. That's basically the 3 things I grew up on. Of all of them, I probably prefer like adventure games the most, just because they usually have a sort of storyline, and I really like storylines in games, so yeah. If you were offered to sing on America's Got Talent, would you? I'm gonna say no because I am terrified of singing in front of large crowds of people. This is why I don't audition for things very often, because I just get stage fright. Is a butt-sized degree considered BS? Absolutely. If you are getting a degree in buttology, that is absolutely a Bachelor of Science. It is so scientific. It is the most scientific degree that the world has to offer, actually. The study of the butts, yes. What kind of headphones do you use? Alright, I use Panasonic RP-HTX7s. It says right on the side there. And yeah, I really actually enjoy these things. They're all kind of retro colors to go with the whole look of it. They're very easily adjustable, which I like. And comfy. I believe these also come in green, blue, black, and white. But I picked the pink because I'm actually kind of a sucker for like retro pink. I know, it's just so gender normative. How could I? Is anything a dildo if you're brave enough? There are a lot of things in this world that you should not stick in your vagina. I'm just gonna leave that there. I guess that's it. That's like 40 questions that, oh my god, that took me an hour to answer all those. Thank goodness I will be cutting this up for your pleasure. Ooh. Anyways, yeah, if you guys have more questions for me, please leave them down below. Please, 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 please. Watch the other Q&As first. Please watch the other Q&As first, because I've got a few duplicate questions this time, and if it's a duplicate, I'm not going to answer it. Alright, that is it for me. I need to go edit this. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next Q&A. Do 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 do. I'm gonna end this the same way that I started it. How did I do it? Do 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 do. I think that's what it was that I was singing. Why was I singing the star theme? I don't know. Goodbye. It was December 1861. The Civil War. Girls hit you, Waluigi.